welcome again back to my page. Oh shoot, I forgot to text my followers and tell them I was doing this. Darn it. That's why they signed up for my texting number, so that I could tell them when I'm going live. Oh well, too late. Too late now. I did explain in an earlier video that I'm just learning about this texting thing. It's all new. Everything's new. I have a hard time with new. But anyway, hello. Welcome to my page. You're with Tammy Neff. That's me on my page called Tammy Loves Vintage that you can see up in the top corner. If you haven't been here before, every Wednesday I do a little segment called Walk My Website Wednesday or Walk With Me Wednesday. I don't really have an official name. I just like the walk and the Wednesday part and the with me. So we have all those wah-wah-wahs going on, and it works. So, oh my gosh, that's a new one. So every week I do a Walk My Website with me on Wednesday, and what it's doing is showing you guys items like as in person as we possibly can. So when you go to my website, at the top, TammyLovesVintage.com, just add a .com to my name, and remember it's T-A-M-I. If you add a little .com to the end, you will go to my website. And on my website, I have, gosh, I have a lot of things on my website. I have a blog. Every week we email a blog. So if you haven't signed up for that, message me your email. We do a kind of a cute little blog every week. And then, let's see, what else do we do? And I like that just in case. Here's the reason why I like the email thing, is just in case I do something wrong on Facebook and they pull me, or in case I get hacked and I lose everybody, you guys won't be able to find me again. It'll be a while, and then I'll have to reach out to all of my other friends that have pages and ask them to send people my way and all of that. Because I'll have to start over. And I have heard of that happening. Not very often, but I have heard of it happening. And with our crazy world right now, that's why I try to get everyone's email addresses, not to send you anything, to try to sell you anything. This is my selling right here. And really it's just so that when you go to my store on TammyLovesVintage.com, you might find some of these things for home decor. You'll find some antiques, you'll find some window treatments, you'll find paint. You'll find old books, like there's all kinds of things there. So then you'll find my blog. You'll also find Tammy Loves Chalk, because I am a chalk couture lover as well. And so you can go into that, TammyLovesChalk.com, find out all about that. So anyway, let's get started. I don't know why. Some weeks I ramble and some weeks I jump right in. I don't know. It must feel like talking today. So today I'm doing something a little different. I rigged up a shelf upstairs in my guest bedroom, and I always do that shelf and tell you guys it can be like a ledge or a top of a cabinet or something like that. But today I'm going to be doing my giant dough bowl. These came in by mistake. Let me get you back here where you guys can see. I've never done this part before, but I always try to do something that you guys can emulate. And I see a couple comments coming, so you guys, I will have to look when I'm all done, because I've got you aiming down now and I can't really make out what you're saying. So, oh, if you want to. Okay. Beth is still here. So the first thing that I like to do, so you may have already bought a dough bowl from me and know that I have more on order. My dough bowls, do I have in the dining room on that table is the medium-sized one, and I don't know, I can't think of where I have my small one right now for you to grab, but you could show them the medium. But I have a huge order of dough bowls coming. This one is huge. I only have this one for local pickup. I have 2 of these left, but I really love this size. When I got it, I about died, but I really, really like it. So you can leave this stuff in it. It's fine. I was just going to show them. So
oh, I see it. It's
on the black, Yeah, behind where I sit. So one thing that I always like to do before I start putting stuff in the bowl is to put a base in the bowl. Here's like a medium one. So you can have like a smaller one, and I can show you how to do that. But see how I have beans in the bottom? See how these are black-eyed peas? But I love that because if you just put your stuff in here, when you look at it, you see the bowl through it, and it's just not as I don't know, it's not as finished looking maybe. So I'm going to show you. Let's see, I guess I could show you. These are some things we made in our group, but we handmade ribbon and put it on old spools. But anyway, so that's like our medium bowl. We're going to be having that. The large bowls, I don't know if I can't remember if I ordered the large bowls or not because they are so hard to find a box to ship, and these would be the extra large. So anyway, my biggest tip when you're doing any trays, even like any trays, it doesn't have to be a wooden dough bowl, but this is chickpeas. You can get, and it's going to take a lot because it's probably going to take about 3 bags, and I have more here. You could put any beans in the bottom, okay? So I'm just going to put the whole bag in. What the heck? I keep them in Ziploc baggies as I change them out. So there we go. Okay. Oh look, I had something else in there. I like this. Are you okay? Okay, I like the soup bean mix. Let me see if I can find some of those. It's a mixture of colors. I've got some of that in here. But like where you have all of the different colors, that makes an interesting base as well. So let's see what happens with this. I can push them together. I don't have quite enough. You need a lot for a big bowl like this. Okay, so the first thing in is going to be, what do I want to start with? I think I'm going to start with my greens. So these you can find on my website. I don't have very many left. You guys know that I use these a good bit. I like them for the colors. They're white, and then they've got that little yellow rose, and then they have berries also. I might only have these 3 left. I don't know. I just grabbed them out of the box. I didn't look to see how many I had. But so I'm just going to lay them in like this. Just random. I may move them as we go. I'm not sure. But we'll see. Let's see. I think I'll go this way with this one. Okay. And then I'm going to tip this up here where you can kind of see it. And for those of you that are on my texting thing that might have joined a little bit late, I totally forgot to text you that I was going live doing this. You guys know it's kind of a new thing for me. I explained that all this morning. So yeah, I forgot to tell you, but here I am. I'm live anyway. Okay, so there we go. So then when you get these, you'll need to fluff them a little bit. Even if you're at a store and you buy them, you always want to fluff them up just a bit. Let's see, I think I'll go this way with this one. Okay, all right. So then the next thing that I have is this old cup from Kelly's Island. And oh shoot, if I had my glass, let's see, I got one right here. If I had my glasses on, I could tell you what this says. Let's see, I can tell you. It's from Toledo, Ohio, and it says GAR, and it is part of it. Let's see right on the bottom. Original Civil War GAR 42nd National Equipment. And they're coffee cups from 1908, and it's right there. You can see. So this is on our website, but I'm going to use this. I'm going to push these out of the way, and I'm going to use this upside down as a riser, okay? So I know I have my price tag on there, but it doesn't matter. Okay, and then I have these awesome potted plants. You'll find these under greenery, under Tammy Loves Vintage on my website. They are $16 for the large, and ooh, I don't know. I'm going to put that there for now. But I bet you I'm going to switch them. Hang on. Here is the small. I think I am going to switch them. And this one is 16. What did I say? Oh, I got the same price on the large and the small. Well, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what I got. Unless the sticker got on wrong. You guys will have to look on the website to see. I think I'm going to go that way because I want to keep it a little bit low because it's going on my dining room table. Okay. So I'm going to keep it a little bit on the lower side. Okay, so I'm going to move this in here. Next up are my favorite, probably my favorite thing, and I took them out of their little bags. I think these are $13. These are artichokes. I love these. I need to pull some to keep for myself, but I'm going to work a couple of these in. Now I may move this around as I build here. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to be, and I'm upside down, so I'm going to put another one over here. I love these artichokes. They are so real looking. They're the great, perfect color. I have moss balls also. They are on the website. They're $6 each. So I think I'm going to tuck one back here. And I'm going to tuck another one. Maybe I'll tuck them both. Let's see. Let me see. No, I got my string. They've got these strings on them, which I left on the ones that had them for hanging in a tree. So let's do the moss balls back here. All right, then I have this, what I call a plop. So you just plop it down like you would just do that and it's done. See how that just sits there like that? Now that's my word. So if you go looking for greenery at a store, don't ask them for a plop because they won't know what you're talking about. This is $12. There's all sorts of plops on my website. I have all sorts of different ones, but this time I chose this one. It's just got a very small little leaf, but what I liked about it was the different colors. So I'm thinking I want to plop this in somewhere. See, it's a plop, and I'm plopping. I'm plopping my plop. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do with it. So there we go. And I want this to be pretty like all the way around, so I'm trying to keep that in mind as well. Now I have a scoop. Now this one has an oak handle. It's all old. You'll find lots of antiques on my website, TammyLovesVintage.com. And hey Beth, can you pull me up and put a link to my website on there? This scoop is $20. It's an advertising scoop that says, let's see, it says make your baking perfectly, White Swan fancy cake biscuit pastry flour, peninsular pancake flour, all right bread flour. I don't know how you say that word, but I love that part. I love that it's an advertising scoop. So I want to tuck that like that. I'm sorry it's got a price tag, but I always need to know what you guys are ordering. Okay, so just try to ignore that price tag there, okay? Try to ignore that part. And then I have this tool. I don't exactly know what this is even called, but there's a blade on the end, and this tightens and loosens and can be slid, and you can just barely see the measure marks on it right here. And this is $15 on the website. There are a couple of these, a couple of different ones. So again, I love tucking antiques in my decor, so something like that is perfect. I think I've got another plop here that I brought down, and I think I'm going to fill it in back here. I feel like I'm just a little thin, a little low. There we go. I like that better already. Okay, and then we can tuck these over. And then I have, let's see here. I have an old shoe. Now the old shoe, I don't have a price on it, but it's a baby's shoe. And it does have a hole that's been drilled through it, so you could easily hang that off of a knob or off of a nail or off of like the pegs, if you have the wooden pegs. That's so cute. And it was a half size. It was something, but you can't make out the full size, but it does have the half there. So that's pretty cute. I like that. Let me see here. I have this butter paddle. It's $15, and what I like is the fluted part. If you don't want to show the fluted, you don't have to, but I love the fluted part of it. This one does not have a hanger, but I thought maybe just to tuck that little thing there for texture, standing that up there we go. Maybe the beans will help hold it, and then the leaf. And then the only other thing I'm going to add in, I have these balls. Now I think I'm going to use one big one. I just got a ball, and I covered it with old paper. This is not on the website, okay? And then I wrapped it in jute, but I like the handmade part of it. And then I did the same thing with a bunch of little ones that are not wrapped in jute, but I kind of like the idea of just putting some of those in there like that. Let's see, maybe I'll move one here. Anyway, there we go. So yeah, so everything here is on my website except the bowl itself, the large, this one would be extra large. If you're local, I have two that you're welcome to pick up. And the balls that I covered, and you could just Mod Podge over any round thing to get the balls like that. But this is what I came up with for this week. I had a wheel, and I sent it to Danita this morning, and I don't think that the wheel made it on the website, and I was going to try and work the wheel in somehow. It's not on the website yet, but it will be as soon as she can get to it. So I just sent it to her this morning, but I may do that and work the wheel in. It's pretty cool. It's a little buggy, it's a buggy wheel, and it's got the rubber on it still, but it's rusty and old looking, and I love that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here. Boys, sometimes that causes trouble, but I want to finish my dough bowl. So there we go. Hopefully we don't have too much trouble. But that's what I came up with for this week for Walk Your Website Wednesday. I hope that you guys have been inspired, maybe got some new decorating ideas that you can incorporate in your own house. And if you need some supplies, if you need some supplies to work with, I'd love for you to go check out my website at tammylovesvintage.com. I'm trying to get you where you can see me. There we go. There we go. And I just dropped something. Oh, one of the moss balls. I knocked it out. Oh, right here. I knocked it out on my bowl. So, okay. So that's all that I have. It's at tammylovesvintage.com. You guys are welcome to go. Whoops, I moved it. Check it out. And let me see. So I'm all done. You know how I always do this chit chat at the end. So let's chit chat and see, see if you guys have any questions or thoughts or anything like that you want to add. And then I'll also say hello to anyone that wants to say hey. Let's see, we've been having a busy day here. Hey, what do you say, Penny? Hi, girlfriend. I love that she says that. My grandpa always used to say that when we would show up for a visit. He'd be walking down the sidewalk and he would sing that. Hey, what do you say? And I always said I was going to start my videos out that way, and then I always forget to do it. But Penny always reminds me. My glasses are dirty. Whew, it's amazing you take them off. I can't see a thing. Hey, Tina, I can see that. Hi, friend. Thank you for saying hello. Nice to see you here. Who else? Oh, and Sarah. Hi, Sarah. And Tanya's here. Thank you, girls. And there's Pamela. You love the dough bowl. You know, I got it. I could have cried when I walked in my garage. That box, literally, that box was this tall, and it was big like this. And I thought, oh my gosh, what did they send me? And I opened it up and I thought, how am I ever going to get rid of these bowls? But I love it. I'm so glad that they sent it because I never would have ordered it. I never would have bought it. And now I have one and I'm not getting rid of it. So I've sold two. I kept one and I have two. Let's see. Sold two. I kept one. I have two. I've sold three. Kept one and I have two left. So there we go. That's where we're sitting on the extra large, the giant dough bowls. So hey, Sarah, you have one as big as that? Aren't they great? I love it. I love it. Beth says hello to Jessica. There's Jessica. Hi, ladies. Waiting to pick up my from school. Oh, how sweet. You're parked and watching. Hey, I think I saw you stick a check for me on the porch too. I'll get that. Thank you, Jessica. Tell Emmy hello for me. Little Miss Emma. Okay, Cindy. Cindy Kane is finally here, and we have a package going out for you. Oh, speaking of that, what do we have left? Janet Jackson. What is it? Janice Jackson? Is it Julia? Julia Jackson. There we go. Julia Jackson. We're trying to find you. If you could private message me. And who else? Anybody else? That's it. She's our last one. Oh, awesome. Okay. We're in good shape then. And also, we just finished making all of the sheep and deer big burlap. You got those handy, Beth? Yeah. They can see. Oh, I see them. They're over there on the countertop. Well, if I remember, I'll run over and grab them when we're all done and show them to you. But we finished making those today. We've been super busy. You love all of the greenery. Oh, thank you, Tina. I got good greenery, right? Oh, thank you for sharing that website for me. I appreciate that. Hey, Terry Reno. Yes, you guys, I mean, I always say I'm a greenery snob, and that sounds really bad, but how wide would you say your bowl is? How wide or how long? I got a tape measure. Let me get it. I can tell you. And I'll bring you these things. They're drying. We've got them ready to go. So I'll grab these things also and take a second and show you what we made in case you missed our sale. Okay, this extra large, it's what I call extra large, is about 39 by, and I'm saying about because I've got it pretty full here, outside and by 11, 39 by 11, something like that. And they're all gonna vary. All of the dough bowls that I have on my website, or coming to the website, I don't have very many left, just some little ones, are all handmade. They're not vintage. If they were vintage, they would be a lot more expensive, a lot more expensive. These are handmade in Mexico. So the guys are taking their, it probably takes them 10 minutes to, you know how you chip and chop at it and stuff, and that's exactly what they're doing. You can see the cut marks, and then they stain them out really good, but you can see all of their cut marks and their chopping marks and stuff like that. So anyway, they're really great. But that's the size, Dixie. Watching again. Thanks, Margaret, for jumping on. You know, there's days where you never hear anything from us. Beth, you take that @ off, okay? It's not active with the @ sign. Okay. That's and no hashtags either. Okay. And you got 2 T's on there, so none of those will be active if they click on them. Have you ever shown how to decorate with suitcases? I have, Crystal, yes. I have pictures where we've stacked them up and made end tables with them. I have decoupaged with them. I have the cutest little suitcase right now. If you're still here, Crystal, I'm just gonna take a minute, you guys, for Crystal. I'm gonna show her something, okay? Hang with me. I know right where it's at. It's right here, and it's adorable. It's the only one that I have decorated in my house. Hang on. There you go. So I have this small little suitcase. I propped it open and I filled it with goodies like that. So you can see, there you go. Now I did not Mod Podge or anything. This suitcase was in perfect shape, and it just, there you can see there was nothing wrong with it at all. So I left it as it was, and I just filled it with my greens. Right now I have pottery in it, and this was my, let's see here, this was my great-grandmother's bowl. If you can see that down in there. And this I bought in Texas the first time I went to visit my mom when she moved there. This was a gift from my friend Julie. And then the rest are just pieces that I've collected. So anyway, there you go. That is how I have my suitcase, and it's just sitting on some baskets. I just set it on some baskets in my office. So anyway, there you go, Crystal. So let me flip you back around here. Whoops, I'll flip you back around. Okay, so there you go. There, I did have a suitcase decorated, so that's great. Let's see, who else? I love when you guys have a question that I can answer. I like that. Let's see, thanks, Terry. Thanks, Dixie. Let's see, Penny likes it too. Mary likes it, Mary Ann. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you, Cindy. Thanks, Sarah. So I thought it would be fun. I needed to get this bowl done, and I thought it would be fun to do it with you guys. So I'm sorry I varied off of my shelf, but you know, it wasn't really watch me decorate my shelf. It's a walk my website. So I figured as long as I'm using things that are in my website, we can do it. So thank you guys for helping me decorate my bowl. Thank you, Virginia. She likes it too. Kathy likes it too. Yay. And Julie likes it. Awesome. Awesome. Fredlin likes it. You guys are sweet. Hi, Kareen. Hi, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long, long time. Thank you for saying hello. Oh, Crystal, this was your first time to watch me live. Well, welcome. You wish this bowl could be, I know, Terry Reno. I know, and I talked about going to Lowe's and finding out if I could get any, I thought that they might fit well in a, what's the long skinny fluorescent light bulb box. But you know, those boxes are so expensive. You'd probably have that price in shipping them. I don't know. So I've just not met. It's just one of those things I haven't messed with. But there's Sharon saying hello. And Joan, she loves the dough bowl decorating. Thank you. You have a dough bowl just like it. Dough bowl. That's a hard thing to say. You keep it on your table and you decorate it for the holidays and seasonal. I love it. That's exactly what I want you to do with it. Hey, Crystal, thank you. Marianne says it's gorgeous. Oh, and Penny likes my suitcase. Thank you. Aw, and Aunt D's on here for Crystal. Someone, Aunt D, must have shared me with her niece, and I sure love that. Carol, newbie from Dayton, Ohio. Love the suitcase idea. I have one that is a travel train. Oh, well, yes. Get it out and pack it full of yummy things. Hello, had my hand in paints. Oh, Elaine, you sound like me. I'm usually painting. Tanya, love the suitcase idea. Well, thank you guys. Thank you. I'm glad Crystal asked. For sure. You like the dough bowl. Karen likes the dough bowl as well as a suitcase. Well, thank you guys so much. So that's all I have. So anybody that maybe missed, maybe joined late, let me back you up a little bit. Let me show you one last little peekaboo here at my bowl that I did. Oops, this fell. I'm not very secure here on the table that I'm at. And I got this underneath the beans. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna have to tear this all apart to move it to my dining room, but I've got some projects on there we're doing in our group. I'm gonna get back over there live here in just a minute. Was letting some Mod Podge dry, so I thought this is the perfect time to do this. There we go. Here we go. And then let me, oh, my wheel's a little heavier than there we go. let me move this over here so you can see the whole shebang. I got you kind of close, but I think you can see it all. Yeah, the sunlight's kind of off, but there you go. I've got a lot of greens. So sometimes what's nice to do is take things out too, because I know you guys probably aren't gonna go in and like buy all of this stuff. I know sometimes you have, but so what could you do without in this bowl? Let's try, just for fun, let's try taking out a plop. We'll move this around. So see, we're still okay, still pretty. I kind of need this plop for a prop. Let's take the small potted thing out. Let's put the shoe on the tin. I don't like hiding that tin, but let's see, I wish the shoe, oh here, maybe I can stick the shoe up on the ball. There we go. That's good. Okay, what else? I could maybe get rid of the big one that I made. That's not on the website, you guys. These little balls are not on the website. I just wanted them in my bowl for a little. I like to have a little bit of handmade, a little bit of vintage. This can come out. I've been fighting with this. Oh, or maybe put it, just lean it like that on too. I love the texture of that. Yeah, I mean, you could take the scoop out and you could take this out. You could take an artichoke out. I don't think I would take all of them because then you're getting down to where it's too much. Whoops, I just dropped a bean. I'll catch that with the sweeper because I need to run the sweeper. That's probably about as minimum as I would go. I mean, let's see. I guess I could live without that if I had to. Yeah, we're getting really skinny now. So see how it's just not quite as wonderful as it was, but it's okay. It's okay. So just to show you the difference. So I showed it to you empty, I showed it to you building it up, and then I showed it to you taking a little bit out. Oh yeah, I didn't show them those yet. So, okay, so there you go. That's our Walk the Website today. And then I told you guys I would show you the pictures we just finished making. So if you were one that had ordered these pictures from us. Here are the chickens, and here are the sheep, or is the sheep. And we are going to be sending these. Now I got to figuring, we sold these for $10, and I just made 6, Beth and I. So I'm going to say that if anyone wants to order any more, though, I've got to make them 15. I'm under my cost. But these are, I didn't think you guys would order them so much. So I was just trying, I had these hanging in my dining room for a very long time. And so I was just selling them for $10 to move the 2 that I had. I wasn't really thinking about orders, but I did say I could make them, and we did. So I'm staying true with those orders, but any further orders, I would go 15 on these. It's still a little wet. We just made them. So we made these with Chalk Couture. You are welcome to check them out at TammyLovesChalk.com if you would like to make your own sort of thing like this. Otherwise, you're welcome to order from me for $15. They're heavy. They're made out of a...
You're looking at about $10 shipping.
Is it for 2 or 1?
For 2.
2?
The ones
So
that come up with so far, 2 of them would be around $10.
okay, so it looks like our shipping on these are around $10. So just keep that in mind. You can message us if you would like to order any. We're happy to make them for you. I have several in stock. It's probably my favorite surface of Chalk Couture's. I love the nail heads. I love the texture of the canvas part. It's not canvas though. It's solid, heavy. They're heavy. So if you're interested, I know that's just a little kick in the side, but you know, a little extra on the side. But if you're interested, just message us. We're happy to make them for you. So you guys, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for watching. I'm going to get back to my group and back to my project in there. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for joining me. And make sure, if you have time, go check out TammyLovesVintage.com. The name is at the top of your page. It's T-A-M-I. And check out the shop. We got a lot of cool things in there. A lot of antique things that you can craft with. And oh, I almost knocked my thing over. And we also have a lot of home decor as well. So we'll see you later. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.